Hello, I'm Father Rocco Connor again, and I'm continuing this reflection on the burden of perfectionism. This is part 3. I want to look at the images that are left to us from the Divine Comedy, from the great writer Dante. It's theology as literature, it's literature as theology. In that, Dante finds himself in a midlife crisis, one way to put it. Midway through life's journey, I found myself lost. What happens in this vision, story, dream is that he's taken on a tour, as it were, of hell by Virgil, the great poet. And so, starting off with the top of hell, the top layer, they're walking down and down and down and spiraling down. Lo and behold, he meets all his enemies. Imagine that. So this person and that person have wronged him, so they're in this part of hell. And they're all given their own special kind of treatment there. But the funny thing about hell is, as he gets lower and lower, it's not getting warmer, it's getting colder. So what happens is at the bottom, he comes upon the body of Satan who's frozen at the bottom of hell. So hell is, in Dante's vision, is not the place of flame and torment, but it's the place of frozen anger, rage, resentment, frozen fear, frozen resistance, frozen everything I will not obey. And he's kind of surprised at this. But Virgil says we must go on and press on with this journey. So what they do is they walk over the top of Satan, and as they get just past him, going into purgatory, it gets warmer, a little bit warmer, a little bit warmer. Why? Because it's about thawing out. It's about our resistance, our anger, our fear being thawed so that we become less physically frozen and rigid and become more supple and flexible and graceful is the picture. And it goes on into heaven, into the Paradiso, which would make sense. And you can pick up that journey if you like. Just look for Dante's Divine Comedy. But I think what's important there, for me anyway, is that purgatory is seen as a place of work, seen as a place of encountering that which will thaw us. It seems to me also that purgatory is an image in this life of the collaboration we can do with God's grace. And I think what's difficult for perfectionists with that notion of the asymptote of a line coming to meet another line, but it never meets it. Perfection is unattainable in this life, seems to me. So, given that, what can result is this kind of, why aren't things going my way? Purgatory in this life would be seen as thawing of becoming graceful, of becoming flexible. The great term, serenity in one sense is the opposite of anger here. And in this sense, serenity, what serenity does, we look at the German word selig, holy, from which we get the term silly. I've always found that when perfectionists laugh, when they play, they become graceful. In that sense, they become selig, holy. And in that sense, become closer, more close to that other line that maybe they have up for themselves. That is holiness that is in the flexibility and the gracefulness and the thawing out that grace brings to us. So that's my third thought on perfectionism. I'm going to leave you with a view of our marvelous window here, the rose window here at the Church of the JCO. Thank